Well, I need to
Okay,
hang out in the kitchen.
here's something I want to challenge you with something.
Okay.
Okay, because there's a new word out there, and there's a new terminology. It's an adjective, and it's called real man.
Okay.
What do you think about that terminology?
Right, you want to get back to why I said I don't like the term real man.
Yeah, I'm intrigued with that.
Okay, because I think that when you put the term out there, real. Okay, so let's break down what real. I'm a wordsmith. I like words. When you're talking about the word real, you're talking about something that is authentic or original. Right, it's authentic or original. They have those commercials about real cheese.
Right.
Real cheese is cheese that's made with actual milk, right? And
real
not,
mayonnaise.
Like you got real mayonnaise. That's not Miracle Whip, it's Hellmann's. Thank you very much. Okay, so when you're talking about real, you're talking about authenticity, and you're talking about the original of something, okay?
Yes.
It's not a knockoff, it's not a fake.
No.
What makes a man a real man, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing else other than the fact that God ordained for this person to be born as a man. That is what makes a man a real man, nothing else. God, Yahweh God, the Creator, decides whether or not someone is going to be a male or a female. And if you are born a male, you grow into a man. Bottom line. And I think when you start to say somebody is not a real man if they don't do this, if they don't do that, well, you're a real man if you do this or you do that, then you are superseding the divine order of God when He put this person on the earth and He ordained them to be a man. Just because they haven't stepped into the maturity of that manhood doesn't mean they're not a real man.
The maturity.
Right. And that's why I said I just wanted to change the language a little bit, because the Bible says, the power of death and life is in the tongue. And even though it's just a little word, it is so powerful to tack that word real in front of man and to declare that somebody is not a real man if they don't do this or that. Well, by His words, the world was framed. God created the whole world by the word that He spoke. So as soon as you give somebody an image of themselves as not being a real man because they don't measure up to somebody else's standard or expectation of what a real man is, you now have them questioning their manhood. And I think it opens the door for homosexuality, for transgenderism. Let's not talk about what's real and what's fake. Let's talk about maturing in your manhood. Let's embrace the full maturity of what it means to be in a man, to walk in the full glory of your manhood. And that's why I don't like that term. I'm gonna pick up on something you said in the last segment, King Charles. You said, let me just go with this right here. You said a real man loves one woman. Well, let me tell you something. One of my favorite men in the Bible, the realest of real men in the Bible, was King David, and he loved a whole lot of women, and he was a real man. He was a brute of a man. Okay. So no, I don't think a real man is defined by how many women he loves, whether or not he's accountable, he's responsible. I think all of those things has to do with the level of wisdom that you have about what it means to be a man, and whether or not you have learned to model yourself after the real man, Jesus Christ. Yahshua HaMashiach, God, Yahweh, the Father, Abba. He is the ultimate man. He is the realest man of all men. And the closer you get to looking like Him, the closer you are to walking in the full glory of what it means to be a man. But He determines whether or not you're a real man when you're born with the male gender.
Okay.